Welcome. This is Barry Jones from the Angel School, and we're here for a weekly angel reading for June the 1st through the 7th, 2015. So let's take a moment to listen to the voice of our hearts. And so as you take a deep breath, clearing your mind, and just allowing your attention to drift away from your fears or your concerns, and allow your attention to be placed within your connection with your source and that light of your source, and allowing it to illumine us all at this time. And so see a light that is within you that represents your divine Holy Spirit. See it glowing, strong and brilliant in its beauty, and appreciate all that it represents and the feelings and the sensations and the thoughts that inspire you there. For this is who you truly are, and this is the abundance that is available to you to offer solutions no matter what your suffering or your struggles have been or may be at this time. But you can go here in the comfort of knowing that you can release them and find renewal in the love that is you. And as you see that expand beyond where you're sitting, just feel that light emanating outward, clearing and cleansing your own energy, all of your centers, energy centers, the cells in your body. As you breathe in, feel all the cells in your body just drink in this light, this healing balm that allows your third eye to open, meaning that you now have clarity of your higher self's perspective, and that you are more consciously aware from source consciousness of the guidance that's available to you and the solutions in every moment. And just allow that to just expand to encompass the entire earth, rooting you into the core of the earth as well. And feel this love envelop everything. And allow any thoughts that come into your mind to envelop them as well with this loving energy. Just send it love, but see it being wrapped in love. And as you continue to expand into our solar system, this love of energy, into our galaxy and all the universes beyond, knowing that you are eternal, limitless, and powerful. And so it is. So as we kind of just tune in together, just have the intention of tuning into the frequency of energy that represents this week for June 1st through the 7th, 2015. And what we're getting a sense of is that an expansion of your happens in your life that is orchestrated through your divine consciousness. So it feels like that, and what they're showing me is that this is it's like they're writing the word day, and that feels like it's going to be sort of a dawning of a new day for you as this expansion happens. And they were showing me a mouth and then the tongue. So there's something about you expressing or speaking and sharing with others your spiritual clarity. And also, I get a sense that you may feel, some of you may have experiences where you actually hear your angels or the divine messages for you. So almost a sense of some kind of channeling or just, hearing clear guidance from the other side. And the writing, I think the word I saw was craft. So this has something also to do with honing your craft, that as you grow, allow yourself to open to your divine consciousness, your craft and all your gifts expand as well. So the work that you do, or the talents, the skills, there is information, knowledge that will come from your higher self that, and they show me an elephant, which will unblock some of the obstacles that you may have been encountering in your craft. That this is going to allow you to have more ease, to facilitate more ease in your craft. So be very, very open to the energy that's moving through in this week for you. Make sure you be aware of the abundance that's available and around you to really strengthen your connection. And they're showing me a tree with a very wide trunk, which means that your connection in this week, you're going to feel very, very connected, very anchored. I mean, this looks like a tree that's just got huge roots above the ground that also go into the earth, and they're very thick. And so this is going to allow you to almost, and to keep bringing up the elephant again, to just kind of barrel through the obstacles. Like you just won't feel as stuck as you may have been feeling recently, for some reason known to you. And that, so I get a sense that this week is going to be you're going to make a lot of progress. And they showed me like a peacock, and which turned into a woman. It reminds me of the 9 of Earth, or 9 of Pentacles, where which is about becoming financially independent. So this could deal with, self-employment. So if you've been running into any kind of obstacles and trying to start up, a business, or needing some ideas, or needing some help or assistance, that things are going to come through, the resources, the information, the persons or investors, or whatever you need will occur and come through for you, or that you will find that things will just be booming a bit more this week. And it also just feels like a turn of events, or so like a turnover in this area for you. But definitely you're going to, things are going to blossom for you. Okay. And yeah, so they're just indicating, they're showing me like a butterfly maiden who just opens her wings. And so big changes that create huge transformation. They're showing me the mushroom again, which is, abundance is what she's speaking about. So, and she's showing me a book, and then what looks like a torch, like the Statue of Liberty. So something brings you freedom, whether this is a book that you may be working on, or it's can also be my symbol for information coming through that just frees you up. So just be aware. They're showing me a ladder, so that like you're gonna like climbing the ladder. Powerful manifestations that will allow you to climb the ladder. Know that you're safe. So if you get a promotion of some sort, or an opportunity to do something that kind of takes you up, or advances your work or whatever it is you're doing, go for it. Trust is what they're saying. Okay? All right. So let's take a look at the card for the theme of the week, the Archangel Oracle card. And we have Archangel Michael, and the card says you are safe. And we've been getting this message a lot. I think it came up in the video last week, the word safe. I kept seeing it. And Archangel Michael is here to verify. I really feel like that's the word he's using here. He's here to verify that you are perfectly safe and watched over in whatever is the choices, new decisions, or that you've made, or that you're trying to make, or something that you have to do and you're worried about the outcome. He's saying that you're safe. And the card says, I am protecting you against lower energies and guarding you, your loved ones, and home. Okay? So just know that what you're worried about, that you're perfectly safe. So call upon Archangel Michael to clear out, obstacles, like the image of the elephant that's coming up. Call upon him to just clear any obstacles, to clear your path, so that things will work out. Remember, you have to ask, for their permission to intervene, because you have free will. So also, he's saying, don't get caught up in the drama that's coming towards you from the outside world. Remember that you're the creator of your reality, and so you must choose where you will stand. And where you must stand is in the safety of your heart and the light within you, and radiate light. Envelop every concern you have with the energy of love. Have the intention of calling upon the source, the infinite source of the universe, to wrap your situations in the energy of love. There's plenty. You can wrap as many things as you want at the same time, as much as you can, embrace within yourself to offer this love. There's an abundance and an infinite supply available to you. Okay, so let's just see if there's any additional messages here. Okay, so I was seeing a table with a tree or a mushroom with an apple. And so the feeling is that there is some kind of opportunity on the table, an abundant opportunity on the table. And I'm not quite sure the context of what the apple means in this context. But from what I'm seeing, this will offer you definitely a sense of freedom. There's a sense of feeling some pressure. Feel like you're carrying some weight on your back. You got a lot of different responsibilities that you have on your back, and so they wrote the word over. So I feel like that's over, or that's going to be over for you. You're going to be able to walk away from that, or realize that you've had enough of that, and that's not your responsibility to take on other people's energy, so that you're going to really kind of come out and be more vocal. You're going to step out of that situation and you're going to just shed that. The apple, I haven't seen in a long time, but maybe it means something to you. But I feel like just right now, it's something that you should, you should remember to nurture your own mind. So pay attention to how you nurture your mind, and what events and situations that you're in. Make sure that the situations are nurturing, and mentally, I get the sense of, making sure that you don't be critical from within, and don't allow the criticism of others to influence opportunities that are on the table for you, opportunities of abundance. And, don't be drawn into their drama, or feeling like you have to weigh in on your decisions because of them. This is about you taking care of yourself first. Okay? All right, let's take a look at the card for the beginning of the week. All right, and the card is Unity. So we have the Archangel Sandalphone here. So at the beginning of the week, what I'm kind of hearing is that things kind of come together for you. All right? And that you're reconciling traditions and your own sense of self and power. There's a reconciliation that's happening for you. So that this is powerful spiritual lesson that you're going to sort of, all of a sudden, it's going to be like an awakening, and you're going to have this aha, so this clarity. You're going to be seeing things, seeing those old traditions, those old values in a new light, and that will help you to shift. I'm also hearing that this may relate to some of you being a spiritual teacher, and so that that this aspect of your career may be opening up for you, or that you may be notice in the beginning of the week that others come to you because of the clarity of your own insights, even if it's not related to doing the healing work, but in your positions, your knowledge, or your ability to help others or guide others in their own work, in their own skills, will be a great service to others in that way. So you'll notice that people may feel like they can, that they have a trust in what you're telling them. They'll feel very nurtured by you and what you're doing. All right, let me just tune in to see if there's any additional information about this card. I feel like I'm seeing a birthday cake here. And a little fence. So there's a sense of, one, that I have these points, and have had these points in my life where I've noticed where I have like a spiritual birthday, where all of a sudden it's like some new aspects of my spiritual awareness come through. The other thing, and so I'm feeling like that is what will happen for you as well. Another thought that came to me as I saw this was that you inspire others. I had a sense of a celebration of some sort, okay? And I'm not quite sure what it means, but that I'm gonna come back to it if it comes more about that comes to me. But and the fence just it felt like home. So the possibility of knowing that your home is safe and that you don't have to worry about anything. I don't know if somebody's concerned about losing their home or going back home to visit somewhere, and it feels like you're just going to have like a really good experience. And so don't be concerned. Now I keep seeing like these books, like angels holding books, a row of angels holding books up, and that almost look like the fence. I just have a feeling of something shifting, something being brought through, a sense of protection around your home, around your environment, around the things that you're doing. Something is coming together, and this I'm certain of. Something is shifting or improving, coming together. It's been transformed, and they just keep showing me the umbrella, which means that everything's going to be safe. So something is going to unify. Something's going to become whole. So just pay attention to that within yourself and with how you relate to others as well. Okay, let's take a look at the card for the middle of the week. All right, now we have another card here from the Major Arcana, and we have the Ego. So, and both is 5 and 15, but it's the 1 plus 5 makes 6. But so this is about, and so this is why he's been saying about that you're safe. Okay, so this card is coming up for you to remind you to not get caught up in being attached to the outcome of things. So this is a time for you to really let go, to allow things, to allow the events in your life to occur, especially according to the love in your heart. So don't become, don't allow your ego to, induce your fears to take over. So pay attention to those things that you tend to worry about, because that can become a weakness. Meaning it can deflate energy. It can distract you. It can rob you of your alignment, the feeling and that connection. So what they want to really caution you about is things are going to shift. So there's going to be some big shifts. And for you to be in observer mode and to trust that everything, that you just keep doing the right things. So what they want you to do is trust. In spite of what's occurring, keep doing the right thing, which means keep doing what your heart guides you to do. And as you keep, it's almost like one drum, the ego's beating one drum. And if you keep beating the drum of source, and which means you keep doing the right thing, then this is what will become the outcome. So you only have to, even though it looks like something's not coming through or something may not work out, keep doing the right thing. Keep listening to your heart. Keep going back and doing the right thing. Trusting that you're safe. Keep connecting into that wholeness that you had in the beginning of the week. Really place the value of that inner harmony over everything. Listen to the wisdom and the spiritual teaching that comes to you in your meditations. And if you keep doing the right thing, following inspired action, then you will allow the universe to bring through exactly in the perfect way, with a perfect alignment, the answers to your prayers, and bring in those solutions, insights that will override your fears and create a shift for you. Let me just see if I get any additional information. So I feel like there is something you're trying to launch, like they're showing me the airplane, and that, and oh wow, this is interesting. So the third eye kind of turned, it looked like a rear view mirror, and it's something you're trying to launch, and you've been guided to do this by spirit, which is the third eye, but you keep looking back, using, it's instead of going and trusting, it's like you're always looking back, like you're looking, in the rearview mirror, checking to make sure everything is okay. And you can't really do that. You have to keep staying in the present. Keep, don't look back. Look back into the past. Don't use your guidance to go back and question. So, because people do this, where you get an answer from guidance, and then you want to use guidance to question to make sure you did the right thing. You have to trust what you first received. Once you question something, you create room for doubt, and once you create room for doubt, you create room for your fears to creep in, and then you lower the vibration, and you're really an ego. So don't ever ask guidance a question that you already know the answer to, because it's going to just create doubt. You call yourself checking up, but when you know, okay? And when you go back to just do that, all you're doing is you're going to get a reversed answer. You're just going to be, looking behind you, okay? All right, let's take a look at the card for the end of the week. And so the Six of Air. So definitely this card is about the mind aspect. And so by the end of the week, you get a sense of relief. Your fears, everything that's been on your mind, everything you've been worried about, that you've been, tied up in a knot around, you get relief. So something comes through to alleviate your concerns in your mind. So, just trust that things are going to be, by the end of the week, things are going to be looking, like the card said, things are looking up, and the end of a difficult situation. So you may even want to, it says take a trip, but you may want to just, at the end of the week, take a little time for yourself. Do something that's relaxing for you. Give yourself a little treat at the end of the week. Let me just tune in to see if there are any additional messages about this card. Yeah, they're really recommending sitting out. They're showing me the outdoor, kind of recliner chairs that you sit on your patio. So really reflect and relax about what you've learned in this week, and what guidance. What did you learn from your soul? And this transformation that, where you have to really this sort of confront the ego by not working against it, but just working with your source. You don't work against, you don't struggle against, you work with your source. You do what's right. You make the decisions from that's right for your own heart. That's the only way to bypass the ego, and is to take care of yourself. Like they're writing the word body. So take care of your body, okay? And they're writing the word green. So, get lots of vegetables, organic preferably. They're also writing pray. Remember to pray. Archangel Sandalphon is the archangel who delivers prayers. And so remember to pray as well in times when you feel that conflict. Rather than wrestling and worrying with your ego, pray to God, okay? And call on the angels. And we have Archangel Jophiel and Archangel Michael who help you. Jophiel helps you to beautify your mind and lift your spirits. Archangel Michael gives you strength and courage to call upon them, Okay, we have 3 archangels here. And let's take a look at the card from the bottom of the deck. And this is a great card because it's confirming this card, which says you're safe. And basically, it's in contentment, peace, and abundance, a happy home life, successful completion of a project. So this confirms that everything is going to work out, that the underlying influence of the entire week is success, stability, the number 4 here. You got, like, think of 4 legs on a chair. So in spite of, don't be afraid of anything, all right? We all, traditionally, people are afraid of dragons, but they're actually highly spiritual, divine beings. So I get a sense that there's a highly spiritual, evolve lesson that is going to be occur for you, that's going to shift your life and in a very profound way. So I will be back this week writing, and if you're looking for an angel reading, you can contact me at theangelschool.com, which is in the description link below. If you haven't joined us on Facebook, then you can go to the link there for Facebook. So I see you next week, and be at peace, okay? Love and light and blessings to you all.